So I'm gonna change my category to WooLoop. My stream title will be very simple. I gotta save WooLoop. If I don't save WooLoop single-handedly, they're gonna stop making DLC for it. The game's not popular enough. People aren't playing it. You gotta play WooLoop. Please. Do it for me, your favorite streamer. You have to help me save WooLoop. Just play it. It's fun. It's so fun. Here, I gotta get rid of my controller. I'm not using that anymore. Where's my me? Now that the controller's gone, I can bring my me up a little. I could probably cover like as much of the screen as I want to. Oh, is PNG Tuber Plus broken? I'm not moving. It's not responding. Oh no. I need to keep a better eye on that. Oh, I think it did the same thing it did yesterday. Uh-oh. It's just a white husk in the background. It's gonna stay there until I restart my computer. But it's fine. Because I'll just reopen another instance of the program and I'll get my body back. PNG Tuber Plus, please. Please, developer, please update. Please. Please, I'm begging you. I don't know how long my body was broken. I'm kind of sad. I wish it didn't randomly crash sometimes. Maybe it hadn't been like that for very long. I should probably grab some music. Music. I just feel like I don't know, I'm obviously not the best at rhythm games, and I just feel a little like mentally winded from that. I'm like, that was like taking everything my brain could that took everything from my brain. It's WooLoop time. What is this, like WooLoop part like 30 by now? Where are we starting? I remember I think I played, I'm trying to remember which like Hatsune Miku game it was, but I freaking loved that game. I had it on like the PS4. I got like a demo of it and like played the hell out of the demo, and I was like, oh, I gotta get like the full game. And I don't know, it was like I can't remember the name of it specifically. It had like aspects of like a dating sim. Like completing levels would give you like random like junk, and you had to guess which like of the Vocaloid characters liked the random junk you had, and then like you could like raise your friendship. Whoops. And I just remembered something I wanted to do during that stream, during like the Sin run, and I forgot. And now I'm like, you know, it's only an hour. It wouldn't be like too hard to edit it. I could record me doing that little segment and then just tack it on at the end. I kind of, because the problem I was having with it is I couldn't open the game. And so I was looking through like the Steam discussion boards about the game of how to fix it. And there was just someone, and I can't help but think they were serious, but they were like, can I play this game if I'm Christian? And I wanted to just like, I don't know, like read some of that. I just wanted to, go through some of that in my I don't know, it was hilarious. Because I know there's definitely somebody out there who's like that could easily be a serious question. I'm Christian, can I play Sin Run Bon Appetit? Feeny, I care you. Can you do me a big favor, Feeny? Can you find me a food? You don't got the. I don't know. Hot Pocket is fine. Something like easy and quick could probably be good. Doesn't interrupt WooLoop too much. God, only having a VOD that's an hour long, like that will be easy to edit. Usually I'll have VODs that are like man, I streamed for like 9 hours. I am gonna have to throw this whole VOD into an editing software now, like blur out like one little thing, and then like render it. Like I have to render the whole thing. It takes like 12 hours. It's gonna be rather refreshing to just have like, you know, it's gonna be simple. It's gonna be easy. I'm gonna throw the VOD in there. Throw that little clip at the end that I'm probably gonna record after this WooLoop bit, and it'll be a little weird. If maybe somebody out there will appreciate that little extra. I think it's gonna be funny to go over. Can I play this if I'm Christian? Also, it's insane to me how like strangely bare that commute, like that, I don't know, that it's like people don't post in there very often. It's like someone's like, oh, how do I get the new like PS5 controller to work? Posted 30 minutes ago. And then before that, it's like back in October, and then before that, it's like, you know, like there's like a few like more recent ones, and then there's like, it goes back to like 2022, and then I think there's a gap that goes to like 2017. Like there's just like a huge like 5-year gap where no one, like there was just no community like post on Steam at all about that game. I was trying to find a fix for it, and I was getting like information from like 2015 on like people like on like the Microsoft like help account website nonsense that I'm not a big fan of, and I'm just like 2015 like I've found my share of like old Reddit posts that were able to save me from something like that, but like I don't know, this I guess it eventually worked out. Feeny figured it out. Feeny has a big brain. I am thankful for Feeny's big brain. Why did the music get so quiet? Is it just fading out? Is that just the end of the song? I guess it's just the end of the song. I'm worrying over nothing. Hey, Feeny. Feeny, those are your hot pockets. Ah! Why'd you attack me? Feeny, you're a nerd. Thank you for making me food. Feeny's mean to me. Feeny flipped me off before he left the room. don't know why he'd do that. I'm just existing playing WooLoop. Because this is like this is the #1 content. No, saying that word reminded me that I put up my I think I played Cuisinier twice. I played it the first time and I'm like, yeah, I enjoyed that. You know, I'd play that game a little more. And then I played it again for like an hour and a half. And I feel like the whole time I was just like mildly frustrated and just being like I don't know, like the game could be better. It's not exactly like quite there for me. And that's just how I kind of like acted about the game the whole stream. And then I posted the VOD on YouTube, and the VOD is like just now my most like watched VOD. Like maybe not in watch time, but it has like 120 views. And I'm just like, who's clicking on this? Like it has to be the thumbnail. Because if you it's a combination of the thumbnail and the autoplay. Because if you like, the thumbnail is really cute and all, and it's just like my VTuber drawn as like, I guess like the character you play, but also the autoplay is just Bluey Xbox. Because at the start of that stream I was looking at the Bluey Xbox. So now when that video starts to autoplay to people, they just see Bluey Xbox. And I guess that tricked people into clicking on it. And then they were disappointed and just left. Which is really funny, honestly. They were goated by Bluey Xbox. They were tricked into clicking on my video. Which is, I kind of want to do like an experiment and try to do that again. Like I don't know if you can control the autoplay and where it starts from, but I want to like get the autoplay to be something like you know, something else like that, like Bluey Xbox again, or something else people love, and see if that makes people click on the video more. Because that's just hilarious to me, and I'm like, part of me is like, it can't be the Bluey Xbox, right? And then it's like, what else could it be? It has to be the Bluey Xbox. It just has to be. Okay, I'm gonna like shut up for a minute and like eat this food. right. So, what amazing topic are we going to talk about today? I'm still thinking about what I did to that freaking character, giving her literal balloon titties. And it's, oh man, it's so silly. That game was surprisingly fun. I don't know why they gave you like that much customization option. Like what did they think was gonna happen if you give me literal balloons and let me just like put them anywhere I want? You must have seen this coming. Return to tradition. I'm doing it, other guy. I'm playing WooLoop. I'm gonna save the game. I'm definitely gonna single-handedly, like, I don't know, count as like probably multiple hundreds of people playing at once, and WooLoop will be saved. Which I don't even know I don't think like Steam ever tells you what you need to become like a verified Steam game, which allows you to have more than 100 achievements. I don't think Steam like has ever told what requirements actually need to be met. Here, I just finished my loop. I can change my hair now. Okay, I found the button. It's rather new. I found the button though. Careful, you don't want to get that wool stuck in your hair. Oh, thank you. It won't get stuck in my hair now. God, you better be careful if you ever play WooLoop again. You got long hair. Don't want the wool getting stuck in your hair. You need to get a ponytail or something, or a bun. Love the chat, but I have to look after these kids, and they're stressing me the hell out. I mean, that's valid. I don't know how to handle kids. Honestly, I don't know how to handle kids. All I would know to do is like I would be like the bad parent that's just like, oh, here's like Cocomelon. Wee, rot your brain. Like, you want to play Minecraft? You know, kids love Minecraft. And then I would build like a fake Herobrine maze and like scare the hell out of them. And it'd be great. We are your children. Y'all are pretty like low maintenance for children. Because if I like want to, I can just sit here and ignore you and there's no like repercussions. You know? My brother didn't screw his wife unprotected twice. Oh god. Yeah, that does suck. Right? So like neither of the kids were planned. Like how does that, like, that's horrible. Like your brother sucks. Like I guess he's legitimately one of those people that it's like, oh, I'm the pull-out king. You won't get pregnant, wink. Like, I promise, he. And it's like, dude, that's not how it works. Like, there's such a thing as like there's this thing called like pre-cum, and that stuff can get you pregnant. It only takes one sperm to get someone pregnant. Like, just pulling out is not a viable strategy. I'm just assuming that's what he did. don't think he was like that. It just happened. It's like, but like you're having unprotected sex. Like, did they not plan for this? What did they think was gonna happen? I'm just like kind of baffled. I'm like, is this how people have kids? Like when people have like, oh, I wasn't planning on having a kid, it just happened. Oh, you know, these things just happen sometimes. And I'm just like, no, they don't just happen. You can use a condom to prevent these things from happening. That's what they're for. You're just being terribly irresponsible. Part of that, his wife has a special needs daughter from a previous relationship. So you're like taking care of all three of them right now, or like, where's your brother at? Are did like the parents seem like a night to themselves, or did they at least like plan this? Did they at least like tell you ahead of time, be like, oh hey, in a week we're gonna go on like on a date together. Can you take care of my kids? Or were they just like, hey, in 10 minutes I'm coming over with my kids. See you in the morning. Were they at least nice about like the kid drop off? Yep. Oh my God! Big Mac reference. Oh, other guy's favorite My Little Pony character. The character who was traumatized and did never talking. Him and his wife are at his wife's school reunion. And more so in the middle, he tells us 1 or 2 days prior. Well, at least you got some warning. And I assume you had the chance to say no, but it sounds like you're you know, like you're just nice. You're nice and decided to take care of the kids, even though it sounds like you didn't particularly want to. So what is your go-to strategy to take care of the kids? Is it just, here's Minecraft, have fun? I feel like I'd be like such an irresponsible babysitter. I think it was like last year at Thanksgiving, I had gotten there like, you know, before we were ready to eat or anything, and there was like a tray full of like cookies or brownies, and my niece wanted one, and her mother wasn't around, and she had like asked my grandmother or something. And my grandmother was like, no, you'll like ruin your dinner. And I just like picked one up and gave it to her. And we were just both sitting there eating brownies. And I can't remember who it was, but they were like so pissed at me. Like they're like, they were so pissed that I was doing that. They're like, you're gonna ruin her dinner. She's not gonna eat anything like healthy for her. And she's not gonna be hungry in a bit. And I'm just like, calm the fuck down. One brownie is not gonna fill up her stomach. Jesus. It was like one brownie. Like people don't know how to enjoy their lives. Like whoever was yelling at me, like I don't know what was wrong with them. It's just like, please let the kid. It's just a brownie. They acted as though I was being like disrespectful to like the mother, and I'm just like. It's not like I don't know these people. Like the mother is my sister. I grew up with them. I think she's gonna forgive me for giving her daughter one brownie before dinner. They just have to deal with it. That, and they have to deal with them the majority of the time. The eldest has special needs, and she's like 7, and the rest are younger than that. I'll just say that. I don't know how to take care of kids. I the youngest two aren't even in school yet. They're real young men. I got a nephew who's like, I don't know, like 3, 4 years old. I think he's about ready to go to school. I wouldn't know the first thing of how to take care of a kid that young. Like I said before, I just be like, hey, you want to Minecraft, cartoons? Oh, your mother only lets you have like 2 hours of like screen time a day. We're gonna stretch that to all day. Be such an irresponsible babysitter. Like, yeah, the kid's gonna eat freaking brownies. We're gonna sit on the couch all day and be on our freaking phones and with the TV on. The kids are gonna start like fighting each other, and I'm not gonna know what to do, and I'm just gonna be like I don't know. I guess I would just have to like be like, okay, you sit on this end of the couch, you sit on this end of the couch. Don't look at each other. I'm gonna tell your mother what happened when she gets home, and punishment will be dished out. Build like a pillow barrier between them so they can't like see each other, so they don't like feel inclined to bother each other. I had to completely yell at the eldest one time because she was holding one of the cats by the neck. Yeah, that is not how you hold a cat. God, that's another thing like I didn't even think of you'd have to deal with is I don't know if this kid just doesn't know how to hold a cat. Because like maybe they were never taught how to hold a cat properly, and now it's like in the moment it's now your responsibility to teach the child how to properly take care of an animal. And it's like I just signed up to like babysit. I was just gonna like watch the kids, and now I have to like teach them like basic cat handling. At this time, I have to look after them until 9:30 p.m. It's just a couple more hours. Are they at least paying you? Are you getting like babysitting money? I'd be so mad if I wasn't getting babysitting money. I would 100% if my oldest sister expected me to watch her kids. I'd be like, you are paying me to do this. I would definitely have discussed that beforehand. I'd be like, I'm not doing this unless you pay me. Like they usually don't. I wouldn't watch their kids then. I'd be like, they messaged me like 2 days before, hey, you want to watch our kids? And I'm, they probably don't have anyone else to watch their kids. I'm like, that's when I'm like, okay, they're kind of relying on me. They gotta pay me to watch these kids. Let's all go to the bathroom and ovulate together. I don't think you have to be in the bathroom to ovulate. Like, why are we in the bathroom ovulating? We could just, you can just do that wherever. Like it's not like it's not like you're peeing or on your period or anything. It's just it isn't ovulating like you're just like above average, like fertile at the moment. You're making me overthink things, other guy. You're doing this on purpose. You're saying insane things on purpose. Next, you're gonna be sending pregnant men in my chat. You're gonna be sending pregnant man emojis in my chat box. or that weird like dinosaur that I don't remember what it says. It says like Pog or something. I don't even think it says Pog. What does it say? Win? It says win. I still don't know what that's about. I feel like you've been like stacking up dominoes to get me on a tangent like this, and it worked. My mom also helps sometimes, but usually she's doing something else. Well, I mean, good luck. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I love how you're way more excited for WooLoop win than you were for like the boob game I just played. Like you seem way more excited for WooLoop. My bad. It's okay. How's your like your I guess like your content recently? I've seen you've like been having OBS open, and you told me about how that you were trying to open that one program and it was messing up. What have you been like working on? What was that? Oh, the charger fell off the bed. It made a noise. We put on Netflix to keep them distracted. I'm just looking forward to seeing Vivi. I miss her. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised she's not here. I would assume a game like this would be right up her alley, but she must be busy. Or not like this, but I meant like the boob game. The boob game would be right up her alley. You got it working, and you have your newest video edited. What's your new video about? Eyes emoji. What's your new video about? You gonna give us the sneak peek? It's a series you're gonna try to post daily. What's the series? What's your new video about, baby girl? No. I'm not that desperate to find out. I can wait. Oh, you know. I mean, I don't. I assume it's some kind of like podcast or some form of podcast. You seem to like the idea of those. The last thing I remember you working on was, I remember you talking about like Death Row podcast, and then there was like the Lego stuff. That was pretty consistent. The other guy, brick by brick. Every episode is gonna be win an other guy. Like culture shocking each other constantly. Hey Teal, you missed the boob game. Sorry. You need to do more brick by brick. Cat, ring me up someday. I want to talk about Lego. I want to talk about why Legos are so expensive. They need to stop being so expensive so that I can have Legos. I've kind of like been tempted in the past to have like a hand cam and just like build Legos on stream. I had the idea to do that like it must have been a few months ago. Beanie bought me like a Lego set for a Vespa scooter, and I'm kind of surprised I didn't like. I'm kind of happy I didn't go through with the plan of streaming it like that, because it took me like probably like 10 hours to build that thing. It took me a lot longer than I expected. Like I'm gonna have to find like a smaller Lego set if I want to build it on stream, because I'm gonna lose my mind. My problem with Brick by Brick is that it takes like an hour and a half out of my day, a couple hours editing and re-rendering. And it takes an absurd amount of space on my PC. Yeah, I think I remember having like a few small discussions with you where you were like, I don't know, you seem to always be constantly running out of space. You were, I don't know, you were like, I got my new episode of Brick by Brick, and it's like 20 gigabytes. And I'm like, yeah, it can be a lot, especially depending on like what game you're playing. It seems the more like graphically intense the game, and the more like that actually goes on in the game, the bigger your file size is going to be. Like I could probably play WooLoop for like 6 hours straight and upload it like just saying like in an hour, but I could play Yakuza for like 3 hours and it would probably take twice as long to upload. Probably take like 6 hours to put that up. Plan for the final season. Final of season 1 Brick by Brick was to review the sets that came alongside it. I had 4-hour VODs that were smaller. I don't know then. I don't know enough about the intricacies of like recording this kind of stuff if a 4-hour stream VOD was smaller than an hour and a half of just you and someone talking with some, like, I keep wanting to say Minecraft, with some Lego gameplay. I still don't understand how like YouTube algorithm works. And I still think about it every now and then if I'm like, man, I wish I knew how that worked. That's one ugly cat. That is one ugly cat. It's Marcel. Marcel? Is that like the developer's cat? My newest vids are going to be like 10 to 15 minutes a piece. Long form does shit. Short form does elite. Do you mean elite? Yeah, you're probably right. Like just posting like like I know at least like that much. I don't know. Oh god, patterns is gonna be terrible. Oh, what is this? I love long form content, but the algorithm hates it. I think I usually prefer like long form too. Like I enjoy just having like, I don't know, it's like a really long YouTube video I can put on in the background while I do something else, and I don't have to worry about the video like ending and me having to find something else to put on. The ideal video length outside of shorts is like 8 to 12 minutes. That is so short. That's ridiculously small. God, that reminds me. Twitch has a thing where if you can export your VODs directly to YouTube, and it has an option, and it's like, do you want it to automatically cut the VOD up into 15-minute segments? And I've thought about doing that because I thought it would be really funny. Because if I stream like Yakuza for like 6 hours and then cut that up into 15-minute segments, it just does it automatically. It's going to be so awful. That's going to be so many videos. It is going to be like, it's going to like randomly cut me off in the middle of talking. It's just going to be bad. I can't see that turning out well. Like I don't need to flood my YouTube channel with videos. I really don't. One of my favorite videos is an 8-hour video essay about Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Yeah, I think people like, I guess the algorithm hates it, but I know people like love stuff like that. It's like huge long video essays about just like anything, really. What's thing for channels is watch time and retention. I don't get like any watch time. I'll be lucky to get like half an hour of watch time when I upload a VOD. Like it might have like 20 views, like, you know, like 20 people clicked on it, but it'll still have like 0 watch time. I got like a few subscribers the past week, I guess. That doesn't usually happen. I don't usually gain subscribers. I think I had like 27 and now I have like 30, and I'm like, where did these like 3 people come from? That's crazy. Mainly because it's VOD content. Yeah, that's true, but I don't think I have like the brain energy, or I guess like I don't want to edit that much. I don't know if I could survive editing that much. I barely know anything about editing. That'd be a lot of editing. Like even the game I just finished playing, I played it for like an hour, and I'm like, you know, that'd probably make a really funny, you know, like 10-15 minute video. But then I'm like, oh god, I have to edit it, which means, like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never actually sat down and edited a video, but like I gotta like rewatch the whole thing. I guess like make a list of timestamps or markers somehow of some like moments that I want to make sure are in the video. I have to make them like string together coherently. I have to maybe even get like some good like transitions in there, not just make it cut like really weird and confusingly. And then I have to like cut around all this, and it's just like, that's gonna take forever. And that's only like a 1 hour VOD. My VODs are usually a lot longer than that. I could recommend is to make content that doesn't require a lot of editing. I have so much respect for streamers that edit their streams into vids, because I could never. I don't know if I could either. I think that's what like Doug does. Is he will stream things specifically with the idea that he's gonna make it into a video, and then he edits it into a video. But then that, I don't know. I don't think I could do that. Like, it'd be so hard for me to sit down and just edit a video. Like, the closest I can do is, like, I don't know, like, go through a VOD where I vaguely remember something funny happening and, like, clip it, and then, like, just upload that straight to TikTok. And then, like, Feeney's a nerd, and he's like, hey, I could put, like, subtitles in it for you. And I'm like, that would actually be amazing if you could do that. And then he always does a really good job. But then, like, not a lot of growth on TikTok doesn't seem to matter very much. I think I've only had like 1 or 2 followers actually like come over from TikTok. But I guess it's like it's something. Like it's honestly better than nothing, but it's not like a lot. It's not much. I don't really know what to do as a content creator to like grow, other than, yeah, I should probably like edit VODs into actual coherent videos, like watchable things. I've had more success with shorts than TikTok. I also stream on YouTube. I have like no success with shorts. I'll put the same video on TikTok, and I'll put it on shorts, and I'll put it in TikTok, and it'll get like maybe 10 views on YouTube and like 1,000 on TikTok. And I don't understand that. I don't know how that works. It kind of just I don't know. I just go ahead and do both and just I just don't look at the YouTube one because I'm just like it always just flops. Like my VODs get more clicks than this. What happened? What did the algorithm like? Why did the algorithm hate this short so much? And I guess if I really wanted to, since like Twitch doesn't like Twitch recently changed the rule where like they used to be like you weren't allowed to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, like specifically YouTube, but now like you're allowed to. So I'm like if I really wanted to, I could stream on YouTube as well, but I don't know, part of me like doesn't know if I even want to. That's probably just gonna take like more like processing power on my computer to do so, and my computer can barely stream the Yakuza game I've been playing. My only high-performing stuff has buzzwords in it, like hashtag Mr. Beast and other big YouTubers. I try not to do too much stuff like that because it just makes me feel almost like kind of scummy. Like if somebody like, I don't know, I just feel like I don't want to like trick people into clicking on my video and be like, oh, Mr. Beast, and then somebody's gonna like, what, Mr. Beast? Whoa, is he in this video? Oh, is this person like talking trash about Mr. Beast? Like what's going on? And they're gonna click on my video and it's just gonna be me playing WooLoop. And they're gonna be like, where's the what Mr. Beast? Like I want them to click on my video because they like liked something that they like actually like saw. I don't know. The tags I used played into the video somehow. Could have something that's in the video. So if I like I post this VOD to YouTube and I just put like Mr. Beast in the tags because we briefly mentioned Mr. Beast as a tag. Oh yeah, I could do like, satisfying. That's actually pretty smart. I hadn't thought of that. I'm probably gonna do that now. Thank you. Get more views and it would fit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Can't wait to like upload my booby rhythm game and put like, I don't know, just like can I have like titties as a tag? Is YouTube gonna be mad if one of my tags is just like boobs? One of my tags is gonna be like type out 80085 on your calculator and turn it upside down. Like that's the whole tag. Is all of that. Probably get age restricted. Is that a bad thing? Like I feel like my content probably should be age restricted. It is a bad thing, but like I think it's like an M-rated game. Like I don't want, you know, a younger audience. They shouldn't be here. Kills the growth of the video and removes the possibility of ad revenue. My channel's not big enough to have ad revenue anyway. I'm not allowed to have that until I have like, I don't know, like 1,000 subscribers or something crazy. I gotta stop saying bad words. I'm getting age restricted. The most money people make off their videos is from their backlog. What do you mean? Their backlog? backlog is mainly age restricted. You won't have a lot of cash flow. How do I even check if my content's age restricted? I've never like paid attention to that. I think there's like, I see when I upload like a video or whatever, it's like, was this made for kids? And I never like, you know, of course it's not made for kids. Like, no, none of my content's like ever made for kids. Like here on Twitch, I have just about like every age restriction little thing I can turn on. Because I think like it's all accurate. There's one for like if you talk about like drugs or something. I'm like, yeah, that happens. Yeah, sometimes we talk about like freaking sex. Earlier, other guy brought up ovulating for some reason, and I started talking about pregnant men. This is probably stuff YouTube ain't gonna like. So this level sucks. This level's terrible. I'm like, there's still like so many like strings left. It's gonna make me like go back over this again. I can already tell. I'm gonna have to go back over this whole thing. And it's gonna be the worst. I don't understand a lot of foods that people make for like Thanksgiving. No, I don't know that channel. I was about to complain about Thanksgiving food because a lot of it just seems like it's awful. It'll be something like green bean casserole, and it seems like a lot of people make green bean casserole for Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, why? Like my grandmother made it this year and like nobody ate it. Like nobody. And then she was trying to like send it home with people and nobody wanted to take it, and she like almost seemed offended. And I'm just like, it's gross. Why did you make that? Nobody eats that. Like, it's like the whole year will go by and not a single person has ever mentioned, oh man, I would just love if you made like green bean casserole one week and we could just eat that out of season, I guess. Like nobody wants to eat that. You don't if you're not gonna make it on a normal day, you don't make it for Thanksgiving. The only thing I like is rolls and ham. I don't like rolls. Rolls are, I like bread. Like I like bread a lot. Like there's a lot of breads that I like, but something about rolls just taste gross. Like I don't know what they did to that bread. It's not even unusual bread. It's like normal bread, but it just tastes bad. I don't know what they do to it. And then what is it like? Is it like candied yams with like marshmallows on it? It's just like, what? Who thought of this? Just make something normal. You've never heard of that? That's one of like the staples of Thanksgiving food is yams with marshmallows. I said marshmallows, didn't I? Yeah, they're freaking. It's. I don't even like yams. Another funny thing to me about, I guess, just food in general is it'll be like, oh, you don't like celery? Here, put some peanut butter on it, and that'll make you, it tastes better. And then you eat the celery, and it's like, I can still taste the celery, and this is like one of the most disgusting foods ever. Like, I hate celery so much, it's disgusting. And it's like kind of juicy too, so you bite into it, and that's like, you don't taste the peanut butter. All all you can taste is the celery. You still taste the celery. So that's what I think about the yams. It is like, oh, you don't like yams? Let's put some marshmallows on top. That'll make it better. I'm like, no, this just makes it like weird and like worse. Candied yams. My uncle makes them. Your uncles make them. He doesn't put on the marshmallows. I guess he decided that the people in his family actually like yams, and he doesn't have to trick them into eating it. It's like my grandmother made, she made like steamed broccoli, but she put so much cheese in it. Like so much cheese. Like usually like I love steamed broccoli. Just like straight normal steamed broccoli, like I'll eat that. I like it. Don't ruin it with cheese. Like I don't need cheese to enjoy broccoli. I already like broccoli. You've just made it gross and weird. Like just let the food be the food. Sometimes it's gonna be okay. It makes me think of like I don't think they made it this year. They sometimes they'll make the ham and they'll put like pineapples on it and like marinate the ham in pineapple juice, and I'm like, you ruined the ham. I hate pineapples. Why did you just slather this thing in pineapples? What have you done? Just let the ham be ham. Vegetables are better fresh than steamed. I guess I've never had like, actually no, I have. I've had fresh broccoli. I don't like it. It has to be like steamed. Like you have to like cook the broccoli or I don't like it. It's another weird thing. I have like bell peppers. I really like bell peppers, but if you cook the bell peppers, I don't like them anymore. I didn't learn that till like recently. Like I've always loved bell peppers like on salads or just like just a raw bell pepper, just like eat it like an apple. But then like once you cook it into something, I'm just kind of like, oh, this I don't really like this anymore. You hate steamed or sauteed vegetables? I like steamed and sauteed vegetables. I think they're good. Yeah, I'm almost done with like the last like line here, and it's gonna be like, surprise. Go over it again with like the alternating colors, and I'm gonna be like, woohoo, WooLoop, Yahoo. So what was that like channel you were talking about? Are they just like famous for like, I don't know, it's called like the weekly slap. So my brain is thinking of it very literally, and I'm like, do they just like, it's one of Jay Schlatt's channels, like what does he do on that channel? Does he just like have a video every week of him slapping himself in the face? And he just does that every week? Plays like old COD and talks and rants about various topics. I mean that sounds like I mean honestly that sounds like pretty good content. I think I would honestly love to watch somebody play like just old COD games and talk about nonsense. I think my favorite Call of Duty was probably like either Black Ops 1 or 2. And what are we on now? Like, didn't the newest one come out? It's like Modern Warfare 3. Like that one just like sucks. Like it is like the exact same game as like the one like that came before it. Except now there's like skins you can buy, and you can like run around it all as all these like stupid skins, like super over like priced nonsense skins. Like they're trying to copy Fortnite, but it's like Call of Duty, so it just looks dumb. That's what you're gonna do with OG Minecraft. I think it's Mui. Oh, Modern Warfare 2. I don't remember. I don't know either. There's too many COD games. They come out with like a new one every year. They need to slow down. I think they rushed the newest one like hard, like crazy hard. Apparently the campaign in it, like I don't know, were they given like 7-8 months to make the campaign? Like, I think at that point you just shouldn't have a campaign. Just like throw the story mode in the trash. No, the entire game. Oh, the entire game had like 7 to 8 months to be. That's even worse. That's worse than I thought it was. That's oh god. I think my family suggested to me before, it's like, oh, you should like become like a game developer. You could like go to college and learn like coding and stuff. And I'm like, I would be like so scared. Because if I like went through with that, like I don't know if I ever will. Because I believe to like learn coding, you probably have to like learn in a lot of math and nonsense. I'm the worst at math. But if I did like get that far and I was like, okay, game developer, you know, someone please hire me. Please hire me. And then like the devs for Call of Duty hire me, and then I get put in like, I don't know, just like a dark room with no air conditioning, with like crammed in there with like 50 other people, and I'm just expected to like code their shitty new game. That'd be a living hell. Like I think it's like, it's Activision Blizzard. Oh, that's, yeah, I wouldn't want to work for Blizzard. I would not want to work for them. I guess I'm just basing this off horror stories I've heard of people who are like, you know, they grew up watching like old Disney movies and they're like, oh my gosh, Disney is like so cool, and all their animation is like, oh, I love their movies, and you know what they work on. I'm gonna grow up and be an animator, and then they grow up and become an animator, and they finally get like the job at Disney that they wanted, and then Disney comes like Disney comes up to them and they're like, hey, you want to make like the most soulless garbage ever? We're gonna name it Wish. Hey, you want to work on Wish? And it's like, oh my gosh, I get to work on the movie celebrating the 100th anniversary of Disney. Oh, thank you so much. And then like you get to like the boardroom or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna like copy paste the last 5 movies, just like mash them all together, and it's gonna be garbage. Oh, hey Wisp. There you go. It's long now. I don't know why you made my hair long. I like it better short. I like the short hair better. Why'd you do this? It's gonna get in my way. It's gonna get tangled up in the strings, and I'm gonna like lose a chunk of my hair from freaking WooLooping. It was short for a reason. Whatever. Fluff. I like fluff. Whoa. Oh, Win, have you not seen my long hair? It is very fluff. Hair good. Beanie did a good job. You gave me power. I used the power. You're allowed to use the power. There's also a new lose the glasses. There's like there's a new face that goes with it if you use the glasses. Just so you know. I'm kind of surprised nobody used lose the glasses on the previous game. Rhythm game would have been a nightmare. Well, I appreciate you being here, Win. Hee hee hoo hoo. I think we've been having a nice little conversation. I guess it's pretty important for me to like, I don't know, it's nice to learn about content-wise stuff I don't know. Yeah. that comes across as sarcasm. I hope that's not sarcasm. I have 49k globules worth of power. That is a lot of power. I recently changed over to game design. I'll say that you have to have a C or better in college algebra to be in programming. I don't know what college algebra is exactly, but I do remember I was in like an algebra 1, algebra 2 class, and I was like going to tutoring like during lunch. Like instead of eating lunch, I would go to tutoring to try to like learn the math, and I still didn't know what I was doing. Like it was honestly like I couldn't remember it. It was like in one ear, out the other. I would like sit down for my test and just be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I got all the extra help I could get my grubby hands on. I still don't know what's happening. And a surprising amount of YouTube, about YouTube and the algorithm, because I've been studying it for 7 years. I'm just a lazy motherfucker who can't do that. That's completely valid. Oh, okay, the hair's going back. Unfortunately, this program makes me do it by hand. Thank you, Teal. Now my hair won't get caught in the strings. Feeny, you are still really good at math. You were definitely still good at math. Remember when I moved here, they reset me in math for some reason. So while I was supposed to start calculus, they put me in algebra 1. I guess you found that really easy. That was... And I would just be happy. I would just be happy. I'm like, I get a vacation. No calculus for me. Feeny said that his teacher, whenever like no one else in class was raising their hand to answer what like, did y'all overhear Feeny? That is his teacher just like knew that he had the answer, so when no one else would give the answer, they would just call on Feeny. And Feeny would, I guess, would always have the answer because he's amazing at math. Oh, hey Bambi. How's it feel to be first? 2 hours into the stream and you're the first one here. How'd you manage that? What's your secret? What's my string doing? Time travel. Don't say that. When you do realize that the timeout command only works like on yourself, right? Like you read it. You're getting yourself timed out. Yeah, this song is surprisingly good. Okay. See you in 130 seconds. Why are there emotes going everywhere? Is it because I timed someone out? I think it is. I forgot I set it up like that. If I ever ban somebody or time them out, it makes yeah, it makes emotes go everywhere. Oh, it's been so long I forgot it did that. Oh, that's great. Sorry, goodbye, Win. Sayonara. 81 messages deleted by a moderator. Oopsie. She's dead. It's okay, she's gonna get revived soon. She's gonna pull through. She's only mostly dead. Let's hold a funeral. Oh, okay. Does anyone know like her like favorite flower or maybe like favorite color? Can we like it like color, flower, like either of those will work? You could just lie and pick a color, honestly. I'll go with it. Let's make it all yellow themed. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this string. I messed it up pretty hard. Okay, this is my window capture. Okay, here we go. Can we use cactus flowers? Here, let me look up what cactus flowers look like. I gotta be able to like draw these. Cactus flowers, there's so many different ones. There's so many cactus flowers. I can't draw this. God, can I have like an off-white background, please? That's not off-white. Okay, that's better. You know, I just need like, I don't know, like yellow, a brush. God, it's all yellow themed, huh? I keep losing my mouse. Crayon, marker, spray tool. Maybe the marker. Here, if it's all like yellow themed, her tombstone's gonna be yellow. People are like her enemies are gonna come to piss on her tombstone, but joke's on you, you can't tell. Okay, now we need like a smaller brush for like the words. Actually, isn't there just like a here? Can I just like type it? Oh, this is gonna be huge. Rip. Cat. Perfect. Cups of butter. Here, if you wanna leave like a cup of butter near her grave, I'll indulge you. That's not a very good cup. Okay, here's the... Well, I can make a better cup than that. Hold on. It's... Okay, that's as good as we're getting. Let's put some yellow in there. I need a bigger brush. Beautiful cup of butter. Left on the tombstone here. Sometimes I can still hear her voice. Quit telling everyone I'm dead. That's why I want a yellow themed, because we can metaphorically piss on her butter grave with the butter on it. It's terrible. I have to like draw a flower. I guess I should start with the cactus. I should try drawing the cactus. Neon butter. It's very buttery butter. It's like when you go to the, I don't know, it's like movie theater popcorn butter. It's very yellow. Okay, so I should draw like, okay, we got like a plant pot. Here's the beautiful plant pot that the cactus is gonna be in. There it is, cactus. Everyone knows that's a cactus. Sorry, Win, you kind of did this to yourself. And now everyone wants it. Everyone just loves a nice funeral every now and then, right? They're so like peaceful, and you get to like talk about how much you like loved the person, how great they were. I was trolling, my bad. Some things you can't take back. Okay, that's a flower. That's like almost a similar flower. Are these like cactus flowers? Like, aren't they beautiful? The cacti spineless need spikes. I don't know what like. I guess like white could do. It's perfect. Some of the spines are broken. It's okay. Wynn walks in on her own funeral. Hey, what's going on? Is there anything else the grave needs? It's already. We already got like the cup of piss. We got the piss grave. The headstone's piss. The words are piss. There's yellow flowers. I'm surprised you remembered my favorite color. I just assumed they were guessing, honestly. I didn't think your favorite color would be yellow. I don't know if I've known anyone whose favorite color was yellow. I'm like scrolling up to see this message where they said yellow. Let's make it all yellow themed. That's her favorite color. Oh yeah, I guess they knew. I don't know what else to add. This seems fine. I know you like getting pissed on. It's okay. Stop projecting. Rave at the grave. Oh boy, it's no, that's white. I clicked on black. Everyone watched me click on black. Here's it's like one of those like funny balls, and it like spins in circles and projects lights everywhere. People who aren't photosensitive love those things, I'm sure. Me on the oh, you can't even see that color. That color sucks. I'm just gonna draw over it. You know, we'll get some like brown in there. Everyone loves the color brown at the rave. I didn't even make any of the lights yellow. Here, we'll make a... There's a really big one in the background. That's on the other side. It's yellow. I can dress like a slut in neon colors and dance on Wynn's grave. It's great. Oh god, and they're like... I don't know, we need like lights projecting up into the sky. But here... That's green! Here's like the lights projecting up in the sky. You know, it's like here, I need to make a little stand for this. I don't know what these things are called. Have you seen them in movies? I think I saw one of these in real life once, where it's just a giant light that kind of like swings back and forth a bit and shines up into the sky, and you can see it from miles away at nighttime, and it just kind of like attracts you like a moth, and you got to figure out where it is. That happened to me, where like here in the town I live in, they had one of these in town once, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing over there? Why do they have one of these? And I had to go figure out where it was coming from. Also, I like how all the light is like, I drew the wrong part first, and now there's like, the light beams aren't quite coming out of it correctly. Oh, I'm a snail now. Thank you. Thank you. Now I can like slug all over the funeral. You ready for me to start slugging over the funeral? Here we go. Yeah, I'm smearing my slimy trail all over the place. Ooh, yeah, let's get more in there. Oh, that salt's so far away from me, that ain't gonna touch me. Ooh, missed me. Missed me. These are like this is the streamers. See, it's so cool. Look at the streamers everywhere. It's a party. Parties have streamers. Okay, that's a lot of salt. Cut that out. You're gonna kill me. No. Enjoy your party streamers. Hold on, I need to like save this. You know, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. Please stop throwing salt at me. I'll be right back. Okay, what the fuck happened? I came back. People are... How did you manage this? What did you do? How did you do that? Is it because... It has to be because of the clown redemption, but like... How? There's not like a button that should bring up that scene. This is menacing, holy shit. Well, you literally did it to yourself. That was not supposed to happen. Refund half the clown for a loss of half the time. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do that. Here, hold on. I gotta find something. This might take a second. It's gonna be worth it. It might not be worth it, but I'm gonna go mess with something real quick, and it's gonna be really funny. Don't worry about that sound you just heard. Stop making. Why is it making the sound? This is ruining my joke. It's ruining my joke. It's breaking the surprise. It's absolutely ruining the surprise. Or maybe some people don't know. Why did it squanch it like that? Hold on. Hold on, I need to fix this. It's gonna be worth it. Okay. Okay, let's see if that worked. Hello? What? Where is it? That should have worked. I really want to play League. I'm sorry. Does it work in the BRB screen? No, what happened? Oh, do I need like a new link or something? Hold on. This is starting to become not worth it, but I'm still like dedicated. I'm dedicated to this stupid bit. This should fix it. God damn it, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, now this should fix it. It's not fixing it. Let's see how that works. Flickers with static death and crashes. Hopefully not. Good luck with the stream. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, even if you're just lurking. I give up. I couldn't fix it. I was gonna make it like bounce around the tombstone. I was gonna make it bounce Wynn's tombstone around, but I couldn't get it to work. I don't know why it wasn't working. This'll have to do. I don't know where to put this. It's kind of like huge. Gonna record a video with my mother. Oh, are you gonna like sit there and like listen to her talk about religion, and you're gonna like record that? I don't think that would make a very good video. That'd be horrible. At least I would think it would be. Please stay away from our mother. You deserve better. That's really funny. You'll fix her. Oh, I don't think you will. I really don't think you will. I forgot to update you on the situation because I was planning on like telling my mother, and because like she knows I'm trans, but she just doesn't like respect it. So I was gonna tell her you need to respect it, or I'm just gonna like, you know, not try and rebuild a relationship with you. Yeah, basically she wanted to like, she wanted to have breakfast with me that morning, and I decided not to go. And she called me later that day, and I guess that's the only time I haven't talked to her since then. She was on the phone, like driving, headed back home, and I didn't want to like tell her over the phone while she was driving, because I know, like, I'm like 100% sure that conversation would not go well, and she'd probably just cry. And I didn't want to make my mother, who was driving, start to cry, because that's not safe. So I still haven't had that conversation with her. That is how the conversation went. It didn't win. Yeah. Also, is there who's enjoying like the new grave? I was just like, oh yeah. And the reason I went to the bathroom is I had to make some, I had to make some party favors for the funeral. You gotta have party favors for the funeral, of course. Some refreshments. Yum yum yum. You'll have it eventually. Maybe. I don't know. I think she got used to like calling me. She called me like 2 days in a row, and then like she didn't call me anymore. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm not calling her. What do you mean by that? It's a piss funeral. What do you think I mean? Yeah, you want to see something cool? Isn't that cool? Whoa, look at all the emojis. Look at the emotes. Oh, stampede. Oh no, it's scary. Oh, watch out. Oh, I got a duck. Oh, duck. I meant what? Yeah, I know you meant what. Oh. Sorry, I had to take my glasses off. Good thing all of these things are like exactly the same, and I can still play the game, even if I can't read chat. And I know you meant what. It's just like the emote is just like all caps what. It changes to that. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, what? Oh, come on! This is... I did it! Okay, I'm doing it. No. I'm doing it. Beanie, what are you laughing about? What is chat going on about?
So you're a broken bar, you're a broken bar. Hi, you're a broken bar, you're a broken bar, you're a broken bar. Bait 3.
What? Broken bar bait 3? What are you talking about? And also, was Bridget above or like she was on top of the image, right? I didn't see. I hope she's on top of that image. I should just get rid of that image. I'll probably put it in the art dump later though, for funsies. Ugh, help. Also, there's no way I'm gonna be able to tell when like this redemption runs out for glasses, because my idea was like, oh, I'll like be able to tell if my model has glasses back on or not. It'll be so easy to see it. Like I'll see like the no, it's way too fucking fuzzy. I'm not gonna have glasses for the rest of my life. Beanie, can you tell me when I can put my glasses back on? Thank you. You're my hero, Feeny. I just saw something that wasn't actually there. I was focused on the game, and then I guess maybe like the Feeny pet like waved at somebody or like did something, and I thought it was Bridget rising up, and I like did the like craziest side eye to try to see if like Bridget was above the image or not, and then Bridget's not even anywhere, and she never talked, and I'm just like, what happened? And then I realized that what I saw was the Feeny pet in the corner. And then I completely like from the corner of my eye, I wasn't even looking at the right side, like the right part of the screen.
Blind girl, save me.
Blind girl, save me. Save me, blind girl. You gotta wait for my vision to come back. I can barely play this game right now. I'm lucky all these things are like so similar. Whoops. Whoops. God, what did people do, like, in medieval times without, like, having glasses? Like, if you just naturally had bad eyesight, what job did they give you? Like, did you just, like, if you were, like, super nearsighted, were you just a scribe from then on? How are my glasses not back yet?
You played a blind legend, you know.
I did, but that game wasn't, like, the game wasn't easy. I wouldn't consider that game. You know, what is your point? I don't know what your point is. Are you saying because I played a blind legend, I should be able to save you? Because that's not... I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go well. Like, if I was blind in real life, like, you are not getting saved. That is not happening. What's happening here?
Girl.
Did you say girl? What did Bridget even say? Does this mean my glasses are back? Oh, they are. Thanks for telling me, Feeny. Oh, okay, I see. Somebody already queued clown. What the hell's chat talking about? Refund me, bitch. Well, here it is. I hope you're happy. They got queued up. She's losing her mind. It's hard not to when, like, there's like 4 people in your chat room talking behind your back, and Feeny's giggling his ass off on the bed, and I'm like, I can't see. Somebody help me. Like, I need somebody to save me. British man, save me. Please, British man. Who is that? Who is Matt Murdock? Matt Murdock, give me your Matt Mur... The Who Marvel guy? Oh, it's Daredevil. I know that guy. That guy is cool. I liked when Netflix canceled his TV show. That made me so happy. I didn't enjoy that show at all. This is sarcasm. He's so fine, he's so real, he's so dreamy. I like that he was in that one Spider-Man movie for like 5 seconds, and they let him do something cool. maybe he'll get his show back. Right? It hasn't been years since that cameo. Why do you love white boys? I don't, I swear. Then what are you going on about Matt Murdock and his Matt Murcock? Like you're sitting here thinking about you're imagining and fantasizing about him being a merman is what it sounds like. He's different. He's not like the rest of them. Oh my god. You're gonna fix him. Is that what you're saying? Like you said earlier, I can fix him. You're gonna fix my mother. You're gonna fix the white man. Bambi, what do you think about like Markiplier? And like, oh god, what's that? Who's that guy on our fridge? Beanie? Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. What do you like? What do you think about those two guys? I feel like they're some of the more basic, like everyone loves this white man kind of people. Is Markiplier, what is he not? Okay, apparently he's part Korean. That is news to me. Okay, Ryan Reynolds then. Why'd you just say he wants me? Ryan Reynolds is eh. I like how no one seems to have questioned me talking about how Ryan Reynolds is on our refrigerator. The ideal white man is Peter B. Parker. Is that the one that like had the kid and like I guess is like famous for eating a burger like a feral animal? Mark wants me. I'm sorry, Frankie Please doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. That makes me want to go like look at it. Hold on. This is important. Okay, it doesn't appear to be like. No, it's right here on the list. It's right here. Moons, when you asked who was pinned to the fridge, I really thought you meant the anime twink. Oh, you mean Reagan Akataka? Arataka? I know words. I know names. Okay, there he is. Frankie, please, he's working. I did it. I'm a genius. I don't have the Halloween levels. Who's the twink being pinned against the fridge? Me? No? I wonder what this is. I'm glad you finally have your Frankie Please emote, other guy. I wish you had the Halloween levels. I also wish I had the Halloween levels. They're probably some good levels. There's one of him crying that's good. What's the emo called? I could add it, I suppose. If I have to. Hold on, let me finish this string and I'll go look for it. Other guys, whose like chat are you in? Oh, this string is so long. Whose like chat are you in that like why do you know that these emotes are a thing? Who's Frankie and why is he crying? He's a One Piece character. And he's pretty great. Other guy likes him for some reason. I don't know why other guy likes him. Other guy, have you even watched One Piece? He's the only One Piece character I like. Why do you like him so much? What do you even like know about him? You watched 10 episodes like half a decade ago. It seems like insane to me just to randomly watch 10 episodes, latch on to one character, and then never watch the show again. Like, there's probably like tons of other characters you'd like, but you're just... He wasn't even... Why... If he wasn't even in that episode, why do you like him? You've never seen any... Like, you don't even know what his character is like. You've never watched the show. Okay, Frankie Cry has been added. You know my taste in men. God, I'm like thinking about that now, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure after like the 2-year time skip, he's just like he's no longer like a buff man in like a bikini. He's just like just a full like robot. Like he's like way more cyborg than he was before. He's like hardly like man. There's no like man left. Like are you like into like cyborgs that much, or just I have questions. I like his design. That's fair. That makes me wonder if you know that he has like, I don't know, he's like super proud of his like hair, and after like the time skip and he like, I just basically got like a new body, he can like press his nose in and it just changes his hair. If I'm not wrong, I think he pressed his nose in once, and I wanted to finish my string and my thought. I think he pressed his nose in once and his hair was like shaped like him. But I might be wrong. It does have some silly shapes though. That's so... Oh my god, that's so silly. Hot dog. It's the hot dog. Fiend, you look a hot dog. Whoa. Feeny, you like hot dog. You want a hot dog? Hot dog. Wisp, are there any hot dogs left from yesterday? enjoying all the Scott Pilgrim yaoi despite not ever reading it. I don't know anything about Scott Pilgrim. The only thing that I'm aware of with the Scott Pilgrim is apparently, like, I guess Scott Pilgrim himself is like 24 years old and he's like dating a high schooler, which is kinda, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little weird. I've heard a lot of people, like, I guess, like, watching the new show or talking about it. I think Feeney was telling me about it, how people are just like, this seemed a lot more normal when I was 14 years old and didn't know better. And I'm like, yeah. Well, I guess it's only kinda, because, like, it's just like the age gap thing. It's like the age gap's like, I don't know, like 7-8 years. And when you have someone who's like 40 years old and someone who's like 50, like, you know, the age gap doesn't matter, but they're like, you know, they're at a point in their life, like, they're too young that like, you know, the age gap matters here. But, you know, give it I don't know, give it 10 more years, it'll be fine. But yeah, at the point it is now, it is weird. I think, God, I don't remember how old I was. I must have been like an early teenager, and there was like, I think it was my local library had like this teen program going on, and they were showing the Scott Pilgrim movie, and there were like tons of people there. There was like a couple people sitting behind me, and they were like quoting the movie like word for word as it was happening. And I'm just like I think eventually they got told to be quiet because obviously you're watching a movie for the first time, nobody wants to hear that. But I didn't even get to finish the movie. I had to go home because I like got sick. Hey, I do that? Like, do you do that specifically with like the Scott Pilgrim movie, or just like any movie you can, you just like quote the movie as it goes? Specifically the Scott Pilgrim movie. I never even watched it. I saw like maybe like half of it, if even. Hey, I do that. Oh my god, other guy. You know what? That's not what we were talking about. God, do I gotta like put other guy in timeout? It's the timeout corner for you, other guy. Think about what you've done. Oop. I don't think I'm the type of person to like even watches a movie often enough to like be able to quote it. But I'm definitely the type of person, like, I like to sit down and like, I don't know, just sit there and like talk about a movie as it's going on. Like, I like to sit there and like theorize and like guess and just say my thoughts out loud. Me and Feeney have been watching like The Dragon Prince, and there's been something that I like. It looks like they had planned on it happening. They planned on it happening for like, there's 5 seasons, and it seems like they've been working towards this for at least 3 seasons. And I'm like, you know, no spoilers, but I'm like, oh my god, the thing's finally gonna happen. It's finally gonna happen. And then like they've pretty much like guaranteed now in like season 5 that it's never gonna happen. And I'm like, how did they not do this? It seems like they were planning on having this be a whole plot point, and then at some point they just decided to throw it out the window, like literally. Like they literally just threw the plot point out the window, and it's never gonna happen. And I'm just like, it has to happen. I'm still like holding on to hope, because I'm like, I saw this coming in like episode like 3 or whatever it was. Like, it has to happen. Wallace is definitely my favorite. Like, what, like Wallace and Gromit? Like, what are you talking about? Who the I don't know anything about this. Beanie's informed me that's a Scott Pilgrim character. I don't know who that is. I know who Wallace, you know, oh, he likes cheese. He eats the cheese. I still need to watch those movies to appease other guy. Even though me and Feeny were kind of planning on watching Wish, because I know, like, Wish is going to be a terrible movie, but I can't, like, not watch, like, I have to watch it. Like, it's because it's so bad. The funny gay guy, that means nothing to me. Is Wallace gay? He eats cheese, he's gay, he has a dog. He runs some kind of, like rabbit extermination business. Wallace could be gay. I don't know. Is he funny? He's probably funny. He's got like his own like movie, several movies. Sometimes I wonder how long a minute 30 is. I'm like, like part of me is like, did other guy leave? Or is his sentence not up? It's like when I have my glasses taken away and I'm like, wow, this feels like it's been so long. But it really hasn't. It hasn't even been 5 minutes. He has the sexual intent hey line in the movie. I don't know what that is. I haven't seen the movie. I saw half of the movie, maybe half, when I was like a very young teenager. I don't even remember anything that happens in the movie. I think I can remember what Scott Pilgrim looked like, and I think the girl he was in love with like had like roller skates, and he had to like defeat a bunch of like boyfriends in battle, and they were all ridiculous or something. Like he was like really worried about it, but then they all turned out to be like anime villains, like really weak, dumb anime villains. Like they all turned out to be like Doofenshmirtzes or something. I don't remember. Yes. Okay, I'm glad I've like cracked the plot of the movie off a very faint memory in my head. You know, they really should have gone like the Disney route with that movie. Why didn't like the girl in it have like an animal companion? She should have had an animal companion. I can't watch a movie with a female love interest if they don't have an animal companion. That just like ties the whole plot together. By the way, I absolutely hate Disney's trope of like Disney princess has animal companion that does fuck all the whole time. I hate it so much. I hate those shitty little animal companions that don't do anything. They have no reason to exist. What animal companion would I have? You already own a cat. So I guess a cat. You kind of chose a cat for yourself. If you mean like an animal companion that's kind of like, I don't know, like got human intelligence and is sentient and can, I don't know, play hide and seek with you like a freaking chameleon from Tangled, even though chameleons don't even like change colors like that. Stupid animal companion. I don't think that chameleon did a single thing in that movie. aside from just like exist. If I were a Disney character, a cat would be boring. Okay, I mean, like, you like bats, don't you? I guess you could have a bat. That seems like a very obvious answer I could give, knowing you. Maybe like a moth. You could have a moth. I don't know. Like it bothers me to even say moth because I'm just like the animal companion. Like, I understand, like, oh, it's like it's their friend, blah blah blah. But like, story wise, wouldn't you want the animal companion to have like a reason, or they do something in the story? Like they accomplish something. They help, like, maybe save her life at some point. They don't just sit there like a lump on a log. So when I say, like, oh, your animal companion could be a moth, it's like, what is the moth gonna do? Like, I guess it could go, like in Lord of the Rings, it could go find the eagles. You want a giant eagle to be your animal companion instead of a moth that can go, like, find the eagles to save you? In Kiki's Delivery Service, the protagonist had a cat, and that cat was a champ at pretending to be a toy. Oh yeah, I remember that. I feel like that animal companion, like, made sense, because there's a big difference between, like, I don't know, like Rapunzel from Tangled had a little chameleon, and we showed her like playing hide and seek with it, and that's all we really showed about their relationship. And then there's Kiki, who has a cat who she has full conversations with, and the cat actually helps her by at least, like, oh, they went to, like, the grocery store together. That's cool. You know, actually, like, kept her company, and she talked to it, and it talked back. It did things. Oh, when she lost her witch powers, it was like kind of like the trigger for her to realize, oh shit, my witch powers are gone. Like, it had a plot point reason to exist. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want the animal companion to have a plot point reason to exist. Most Disney princesses have their little companion animal that might as well be Plank from Ed, Edd and Eddy. Oh, hey, other guys, your sentence up. Well, welcome back. I was just ranting about bad Disney tropes. New topic, what's your favorite cake? I don't know. Chocolate. Chocolate's good. Vanilla is good. Frankie's cake. Frankie has, like, no ass. Frankie has, like, 0 ass. Like, he doesn't have an ass. He really doesn't. Not in my imagination. God, in One Piece, I'm pretty sure they convinced Frankie to like Frankie like already wanted to go with them and be part of the crew, but I think the way like Luffy like forced him on the boat because he kept like backing out, they stole his underwear. They fucking stole his little underwear he always wears and like had them on the ship. And they're like, oh, you're gonna have to come get him. And they just stole his fucking underwear. And he had no cake. You're back briefly. Well, welcome back briefly. I suppose. You missed my rant about, I don't know, Disney princesses with their pointless companion animals, and how my love of cake is very basic. Wisp asked me what my favorite cake was, and I'm just like, I don't know, friggin' chocolate, vanilla. I've never really had like a fancy, like I've never really had the opportunity to have like any other kind of cake. I guess Feeny made like a coffee cake. That was really good. Feeny, you should make another coffee cake soon. I love lemon cake. It's for money. They want to sell marketable plushies. That's probably true. Is their freaking greed ruining their story? I used to really like lemon cake. I'm not like against lemon cake, but I can't like eat very much at once without just like being like, you know, just being like, man, I'm done. I want a giant plushy mushroom. You already have one. You have one of those. I feel like, isn't most of the flavor of lemon cake like in the icing? I've had lemon cake with no icing before, and it's like almost tasteless. It's all in the icing. A fair bit, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. That was just my observation. He's only a big plushy mushroom. I want a giant one. He's pretty big. I guess he's not giant, but it's like a normal plushy size. He's way bigger than what I would consider standard plushy size. Okay, I'm not listening to the freaking Flintstones. Is this TF2 Flintstones? Yeah, it was. I don't know why other guy put that on this playlist. Here, Win, since you're back, I guess I can like... We gotta like exhume your body. Here. There we go. Consider your body exhumed. You're free. I got rid of the gravestone. I could sleep on its face. You could sleep on that plushie's face. Just use it as a pillow. It's like pillow-sized. It's like puffier and like rounder than a pillow. What do you think about Lethal Company? I can see how it would be fun for like a while. Like I think me personally, I usually like more progression in my games, but it's obvious the game's not so much about progression as it is just like, you know, crazy things happen and everyone laughs. I think it is a... What the fuck is this song? This song's like disrupting my train of thought. I think it's a very good crazy thing happen, people laugh content game. But as it goes, like if I wanted to like really dig into that game and play a lot, I probably wouldn't play it a lot. I'd probably play it like a couple times and just be like, you know, I got what I wanted out of it. Like it really is the kind of game. It's like once you even once you learn everything there is to learn in the game, it gets boring after that. Because then you're like, you know, there's nothing else to surprise you. You don't walk into a room and you're like, what the fuck is that? You walk into a room and you're like, oh, it's one of the fucking like corkhead guys. And I know exactly how to avoid them and what they react to. So they're gonna, you know, to keep that game alive, they're just gonna have to add. They're gonna have to keep adding and adding just more stuff in it. It is really fun to watch people play it though for the first time. I saw that like Rubber Ross went live a bit earlier, and he was gonna play Lethal Company for the first time, and I'm like, I'm definitely gonna be watching that VOD later. I'm looking. It's really fun to watch people play that game. similar. It's a similar game to Phasmophobia in that way. Yeah, it is. It's surprisingly, like, you know, maybe not even surprisingly, but it is very similar to Phasmophobia, I think. I feel like I'm more familiar with Lethal Company than I am Phasmophobia. I feel like I never wanted to watch people play Phasmophobia because, like, I watch the gameplay and I never see anything happen. And the ghost will, like, whisper to them and they'll freak out, and it's like I'm sitting there with my headphones turned up and I'm like, I didn't hear anything. Like, what happened? What are they freaking out about? But in Lethal Company, like you see what happens. Like you can actually see and hear what's going on. It's not so much like, ooh, the spooky ghost and the, ooh, like, you know, ghosts are kind of, I guess, like, more fickle, if that is even a good word to use here. Like, you know, they're more mysterious and harder to see. But then, like, you walk into a room in Lethal Company and there's just a giant freaking spider that kills your friend and wraps them in a cocoon and drags them away. I think I appreciate that a lot more. It's just right there. Played with Braden on stream for like 3 hours. It was really fun. I think like Swift posted like in my recommendation channel a little while back before, like, I feel like in the past few days that game has gotten really popular. It was a little before that he wanted me to play it. And I don't remember if I saw that it was just in, like, is that game in early access? Oh yeah, Feeny does remember. He talked to me about it some, and I was just like, do I want to play an early access game? Do I want to, like, spend the money right now on an early access game? I've talked about how I feel about early access a lot. Usually I like to try and wait for the game to actually be, like, fully released. Had a terrifying experience when Hin ran back to the ship and a giant came and ate him and he almost killed me. For $10, I think it's really worth it. I mean, it probably, like, it definitely is. Like, $10 for that game is definitely worth it. I agree. But I am poor. I have, like, no income. I was watching, like, Stir, Germa, Vinny, and Poke play it, and I was watching from, like, Stir's perspective, and there was one of the instances where it was like it was about to hit midnight, and he was the only one not on the ship, and he had, like, the 2 screws they needed. He was carrying them to save the company, and, like, just as, like, a sandworm, like, as it hit midnight, like, a sandworm popped out of the ground and tried to eat him just as he grabbed onto the ladder of the ship and, like, was able to, like, get inside. Which was, like, the moment was amazing. It was, like, the coolest thing that happened all night. But one of the things that, like, makes me, like, kind of turn my nose at the game, because I'm like, ew, early access, like, you know, this game needs some more work. It's, you know, it probably needs a little more work around the edges, because, like, after that happened, they realized, you know, they're all really hyped up. They're like, I can't believe that happened. We have exactly what we need because Stir did this, and he was, like, a split second away from actually dying and not making it. And then, like, after that happened, they went to turn their loot in, and they learned that the game didn't actually count Stir as alive. They counted him as deceased, because I guess it hit midnight before he, like, touched the ladder or something, and it also, like, deleted his screws. Like, it deleted everything out of his inventory and just counted him as dead, even though he was very obviously not dead, and it kind of just ruined the whole situation. Like, it went from, like, oh my god, we saved the company, this is so hyped, to, oh man, that fucking sucks. Yeah, it was a real RIP moment. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say on that whole shabacle. That's a weird word, isn't it? Where does that word come from, shabacle? Is that even an English word? What's the precise definition of that word? How do you spell that word? I've never seen that word spelled. Debacle? Am I just making up words? What the fuck is a shabacle? Am I crazy? Oh yeah, it is just debacle. I'm smart. Oh look, the definition comes with a word I don't know. A sudden and ignominious failure. Ignominious, deserving or causing public disgrace or shame. Yeah, I don't think I'm using debacle correctly. Maybe I really did mint shabacle. I'll just make up a fake word, so it like fits better into what I meant. Hold on, where's that? Are you gonna tell me where this like word originates from? Cause that'd be cool. No? Whatever. I might end stream after this level. It's been a pretty good stream. Maybe I should like begin my streams with like titty games more often. I just gotta I gotta convince people to show up, and then I switch to something else. I'm gonna play like 1 hour of titty rhythm game, and then I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna play Yakuza for 7. Titty game and then WooLoop. I haven't been playing WooLoop as much recently. Usually WooLoop is like my fallback. I don't have anything else planned or I don't know what to do. But I've just been like, I need to finish Yakuza. I'm on like chapter 10 out of like 15 or something. And I've been doing like all the side quests, so it's taking forever. I mean, I could play Lies of P. I never finished my New Game Plus run. And I still want to get all the achievements. I don't know. I think with like Lies of P specifically, I felt like those streams really didn't perform as well as I hoped they would. And then the New Game Plus, like, I was like tearing through that game like so easily. And I just felt like that would make the game like even less interesting to watch. Like, people don't want to watch people succeed at those games as much as they want to watch people fail at those games. And if you're one of the people who's succeeding at the games, if you want people to watch, you have to do like a crazy challenge run. You have to be like, you know, like, oh, I'm doing a randomizer, or I'm doing a no-hit run, or, you know, something unique. And that's not really what I was doing. Maybe, well, you know, one day that game will surely have a randomizer. That game's gonna get like the DLC, and I'm gonna play the hell out of the DLC. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe that's what I should do. I should finish my New Game Plus run just so my game can be ready for the DLC. Because it would be a shame if the DLC came out and I was like, I gotta finish 30 hours of gameplay? Oh man, this stinks. I'm gonna head out. Good luck with the rest of your stream. Thank you. Good luck with your video editing program. I hope it's nicer to you. I'll have to check out the video. Queenie, are you excited to watch one of the worst Disney movies ever? Can't wait to watch the bland basic nonsense. Can't wait to like see the companion animal and scream. I need to make like a dotted list. I need to keep like a notepad with me so I can write all the plot relevant things that the companion animal does. And I already know it's gonna be blank, but it's just to make a point, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna find someone to raid, maybe, and then in the stream. But I appreciate everyone being here and watching, and you know, I feel like today's stream went pretty good. I'm excited to put the freaking rhythm game VOD on YouTube. It's gonna be ridiculous. Surely that's gonna perform well, right? It's got boobs. Everyone loves those, right? You can't go wrong with boob game. But I guess I'm gonna raid Chillger. Chillger is why type the words. Go pester Chillger. Thank you. Get this music out of here. We don't need that anymore. Okay. I appreciate you all being here. Hee hee. Hoo hoo. Hold on. Forget. Raid the person. Raid. Is it whatever. Get out of here.